What are you doing?
Talking trash and other things. Check out this month's video and get to know the Aquaterra team that brings you water, wastewater, and solid waste services. In these short monthly videos, we'll be asking Aquaterra team members rapid-fire questions to get to know their personal side and how they support Aquaterra's core purpose of growing healthy communities.
Hey Don, how are you?
I'm good.
Awesome. Are you ready to answer some rapid fire questions?
You bet.
Great, here we go. So what is your role at Aquaterra?
Well, I'm one of the safety specialists that work on a team here at Aquaterra. My focus is on contractor management.
So what are some of the responsibilities as part of your role?
Well, I perform site inspections on contractor work sites and our work sites, of course, to make sure that workers are performing the work in a safe manner and living up to Aquaterra expectations for safety. I also do safety training and transportation safety as well.
With winter here, do you have any safety tips for residents in neighborhoods?
Yes, I do. First, I'd like to say use caution and watch for children and pets in cul-de-sacs and streets with large snow piles. Drivers at collection trucks may have difficulties seeing around these snow piles, which could lead to unsafe conditions. Do not enclose snow structures. Make roofs or form tunnels that could collapse. Actively supervise children. And the last one is never play in the snow that border roads, as snowplows and collection trucks and other drivers may not know children are on or in them.
So what is your favorite winter activity to do with your family?
Well, one of my daughters is a high performance alpine ski racer, so skiing is a big part of our winter. But when we're not skiing, we enjoy sledding and having a campfire if the weather is not bad. And if it is, then sitting inside and playing cards.
So what is your proudest accomplishment?
My proudest accomplishment is getting my OH&S certificate from the University of Alberta and starting a new career out of the oil patch so that I could spend more time with my family.
Why did you choose a career in safety?
It is a way to ensure that I can use my life experience to help people get home to their loved ones every night and make sure the younger generation has knowledge to have a higher quality life as they get older.
So if you could learn one new personal skill, what would it be?
One thing I would like to improve on is my written communication skills. My wife always talks about how I don't put enough punctuations in my emails.
So what is the most important thing or advice people should know in regards to safety at the workplace?
Well, one of the biggest things that I feel is complacency and shortcuts. They injure more people than obvious hazards. And to take safety home with you at night so you can come back to work the next day.
So what's your favorite tradition during the holidays?
Well, one of my favorite ones is when the kids go to bed on Christmas Eve every year, we sit down as a family and read It Was the Night Before Christmas.
So Aquaterra provides a whole bunch of recycling tips. What's your favorite Aquaterra holiday recycling tip?
Well, this is something that we've really took to heart since I've started here at Aquaterra. One of the best tips is look for products made of recycled materials. Get more use out of materials you purchase by watching for products made from recycled materials. Make recycling easy. Place recycle bins beside the trash bins at home and your workplace to encourage others to recycle. Materials number 1 to 7 can be picked up in your blue bags at your curbside. Get creative. Household items can be recycled and made into new ornaments and decorations. Get inspired and be creative by looking around your home.
So what would be your favorite holiday treat?
Well, this is one that I'm really glad only comes around once a year, but it's sticky toffee pudding.
So what tool do you find most useful on Aquaterra's website?
The curbside collection calendar to find out your curbside collection dates. On a side note, During the holiday seasons, there will be no charge for no changes to curbside collection. So I can continue to place my garbage cart and blue bags at the curb at regular collection day by 7 a.m.
So what's the biggest lesson you've learned in life?
One of the biggest lessons is that any obstacle can be overcome either professionally or personally with a good support system and a great outlook.
So what is the most unique place you've ever traveled?
Well, I traveled quite a bit for work over the years, but one of the most unique places is I spent 40 days in China, where I went from the Gobi Desert to Beijing, and I got to hike the Great Wall and see the Forbidden City.
So our last question for you, Don, is what was your biggest highlight from 2022?
My biggest highlight from 2022 would be my daughter making the Arctic Winter Games for this year.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today and learning a little bit more about you.
You bet. It was a pleasure.